Hello, everybody. Hello, Julian.
Hello, Ian. How
Thank
are
you.
you?
Oh, thank you for popping in. Thank you for
It's been a
popping in.
minute, huh?
Yeah. Yes, it's it's a nice sunny day here.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just sitting quietly in the lounge, looking out at the sun.
At the sun. Okay,
Oh,
so you're the sunny place then.
I'm on the sunny side. I'm sitting
On
in
the sunny
Tenerife.
side.
Yeah,
Yes.
fun.
Okay, so I mean, it's been a minute. It's still food for thought, right?
It's yes, it's food for thought with a difference.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Um, what I will say is, thanks to just being able just to do this, it's just finding the right time and just the right situation to do this, and it's just nice to catch up.
Yes.
If you think back, it's not quite a year since we said welcome.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But
And
now,
there's a change that we are on your channel now.
yes, that's another change as well. Um, yeah, I hope the guys can make it across. Uh,
Yeah,
we'll see we'll see what happens anyway. We'll see what happens.
exactly.
It seems to be coming up here from all directions. I've got my iPad actually sitting beside us here, just to see what's happening.
You have become
It,
this year, I must say, you've become a geek. You set it up really nicely. You made it all happen. So I'm glad that you are so up and running. Look at you.
yeah, yeah. Well, uh, it's. I did a test earlier on in the week just for fun, and yes, as we say, we've sort of changed it around a wee bit, changed it around a wee bit. You know, it's no, it's nice just to come back and speak to everybody, give
Yes,
everybody a wee sort of. Uh, update as what's been happening this year, and just just go through it. I mean, that's it. You know me. I'm an awful one for planning.
yes. Lists and
I'm an
lists
afternoon for planning.
and
And
schedules.
yeah, we spoke at the beginning of the year. Uh, and my plans and everything was set out the plans and everything, but unfortunately, they didn't last long, did they?
No, sometimes plans can, yeah, change, right?
Yes,
They
change.
certainly can.
Yeah, my my first change was my plants in the garden didn't come.
They didn't come.
My seeds didn't generate.
Well,
So that was my first set of plans went haywire. You know, so again, I had to start from scratch.
mm-hmm.
You know, and it was interesting. It was interesting. I'm going to put a wee thing up here. Actually, I don't know how this has happened. Uh, I've got a wee technical problem, seemingly.
Look, here we've got Tim and Christine joining us, and there are some more people also. We've got 6 people watching right now. So if you're there, then just if you don't mind, put a wee comment in where you're watching from, and say hello. Say hello. We're happy to be here again. Look, we've got Dane. Hi, Dane, and thank you for your emails. Louise Parks,
Oh,
Kyung. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Good afternoon. Nice to meet you on this channel. So yeah, glad to see you all back. It's just so that you know, it's been such a year for both of us, I guess, and it's been quite exciting to come back. I was like, oh my God, I haven't done this for a year now. And I'm like, this is like, this really feels like my very first YouTube live. So yeah. And then I said, you know what, just take it, roll with it, and it's going to be fine, you know?
yeah. You've said the word actually. Roll with it.
That's it. Yep.
You
Yep.
know, yeah. What I would say actually, just for the one or two fans, we'll call them fans. It's on at the moment. I have something different to add in. Whatever you're doing at the moment, could I ask you just to stop what you're doing? Don't do anything for the next minute.
How
Thank you
was
all.
that? How was that? Was that challenging?
It was challenging for me.
I bet. Yeah.
It's something, I don't know where the echo's coming from. It's something that I have developed over the past few months, which will become apparent later on. I'm going to stick up some things here. Here's hi Zelda.
Hi, Zelda. Nice to see you. Trisha, hello. Oh, you're at dialysis and you're still watching us. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Tricia. How you doing? Thanks for popping in, my dear.
Yes.
I haven't had a lot of time to get to you, but there'll be a wee update for you, Trish, if you're able to listen on. Thanks.
Oh, and Louise says, I used to watch you before when you did lives. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah. It's very much appreciated. what is it? Oh, Mr. Dowd, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yes, we
Always.
are tuned. We are tuned.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah, there has been a lot of changes and challenges this year. I've had one or two changes. I've had one or two challenges. My biggest challenge was I had to alter my goals for the end of the year. I'll tell you about a wee bit about that in a minute. So, if any of you guys listening have made changes or you've had a challenge during the year, give us put a wee note up, and we'll have a wee chat and
Exactly.
we'll laugh about it.
Yeah,
Right.
let us know about your changes and challenges
Yeah, why not?
in the chat.
Yeah. Question, Julie. We're talking
Yes.
about changes and challenges. We've never done anything like this since the beginning of the year. And we set out changes and challenges. What challenges has faced you this year?
Oof, my biggest change and my biggest challenge is sitting or is lying right next to me. So who would have thought? I mean, the beginning of the year, well, in March, I found out I was pregnant. Yes, and then in October this year, I got my little baby girl, Margaret Lottie, aka Maggie. So she is my biggest change in 2025, and also challenge, and at the same time the biggest blessing, I would say. So that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. So basically, it was you brought a new life into this world.
Yep, absolutely. It's
Who would think in our age time now what the world would be like and what Maggie has actually come into? You know?
Thank you, Louise. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. It's been a journey, as you said, and it's the whole pregnancy was a change and a challenge, and then giving birth obviously is a big thing, and then the real deal starts. So yeah, I mean, everyone in the chat who is a parent or grandparent, you know all about it. Those challenges, but at the same time, it's also making a lot of people very happy. My mom becoming a grandmother has been such a blessing for her, and yeah, parents obviously. Yeah, it's been a journey, and it still is. And I ask myself if I want that journey. But yeah, it's something I made the choice, and I'm going with it.
I'm going to flick this one up. Tricia, it's actually changes and challenges, but that's the title. It'll probably stray, as you will probably, if you're able to listen, you'll probably hear. You know, yeah. But what about your four-legged friend?
Oh, my four-legged friend. Well, she is the most beautiful doggy sister Maggie can wish for. Yeah, she is. Not the, I mean, I think the vibration is always present, and a baby gives off good vibes and innocent, very pure vibes, and as well do dogs or animals in general. There is nothing bad, no real ego that is there. So other than maybe a bit of crying, but that's not real ego yet. So
that is all part and parcel of motherhood.
yeah.
It is.
Thank you, Zelda.
Oops. Did I nick that? I nicked that one off, did I? I'm sorry. I think it was that one, was it? Zelda? No, that was Louise. I lost it.
You are doing
Thanks.
great, Ian.
Yeah. It's that's life, and life must go on.
The circle of life.
Yes, it is the circle of life, and it's a fine way to let our hardy footies know, people that's been with us for many years from the days of the early Balcony banter.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys from the early days knew my wife, Barbara, and some of you have actually met her, and some of you actually know that she took ill in February. She suffered a stroke in February, and she had to be rushed to the hospital. This is more of a journey a personal journey that I want to share with you guys. As I say, we had this going for 4 years, and we met a lot of friends. We met a lot of friends offline as well. I'm going to try and condense it, my journey, or our journey, as it was. When she got into hospital, obviously she was diagnosed with a stroke, and they got her in within what they call the 24 hour, the 1 hour golden hour, the golden hour. That's the 1 hour that they like to try and get you in. And yes, okay. It was then discovered that they would transfer her to a rehab unit, a unit dedicated to rebuilding you and getting you back sort of on your feet and getting you going again. You can get her home and get them back into home comforts and everything like that, you know. Unfortunately, she caught the Nova virus at that time, which set her back a wee bit. So she was basically 11 to 12 weeks in the rehab unit, starting from being able to eat, drink, walk, climb stairs, get up, sit up, dress herself and everything. And yes, she cracked it. Hey, knowing my Barbara, she cracked it. And she says, "Can I get home?" And the team around her said, "Yes, you can get home." So they do all the bits and pieces and what have you. I'm not going to go into detail. And she got home and she was getting on really, really great. And unfortunately, she became sick. And let you understand, when you sort of come out of these units, there is a part of the unit which is actually dedicated to you once you come home. And she was due a visit. And the lady came in and, yes, I have that. And I was politely informed that she had to go back into the hospital. Body fatigue started to set in. That was okay. So I got her back into the hospital and they did what they had to do and what have you. Then they decided that they would put her into another unit, part of the rehab unit, but just a different section of it. And yeah, they put her in there, and that was it. Got her comfortable in there. What I will say is, during the time, it was good to have support round about you.
Mm-hmm.
I had good support from my family, my close family, my relations, and my friends. I also had good support. We were both members of Church of Scotland. Not that I ever went to the church quite a lot because you have other commitments and that. And our local minister visited us in hospital. That was okay. After then, I was then invited to join what they call a Zoom group for the Sunday service. Like you understand, folks, if there's anything coming up, Julie, just flick it up.
Yeah.
Our church was completely renovated, completely changed. We took out the old pews and it became a church of the community, a multifunctional church. And they put in Zoom for the number of people that could not go to service. So I was invited to join that. That is all part of the team, all part of the good team that helps you around. And I personally have really enjoyed it, being part of it. But unfortunately, as time moved on, I had a summons one night where I was asked to go to the hospital when I was sleeping. Yes, you hear these things. You go back to sleep, don't you? It was a Friday, and got up on the Friday morning and did what I normally do, ready to go my shopping and everything. Yeah, as I went out the door, something said to me, "You have to visit the hospital." It wasn't my neighbour, it was just something. Just said to me. So I jumped on my local bus, which dropped us off at the hospital on the way to Asda. So instead of getting off at Asda, I got off at the hospital. And thank you. Immediately I went in, I was pulled aside. And I was politely informed that Barbara had deteriorated on the Thursday night. This was a Friday. Obviously, a bit of a blow. So I immediately did what I had to do, contact my family, my daughter first, and her husband, the rest of the family and everything. they came up, and yeah, that was it. Let you understand, this units they're in, they have their own unit. It's like being in your own house. Everything is there, and it's just like being in your own house. They have a volunteer service, which the girls sort of walk back and forward, just doing wee bits and pieces and that. And I was invited into the kitchen to go help myself. I was also invited to another room as well. As the day went on, unfortunately, I was shot upon. And she left this world. Her spirit moved on. I had the privilege of being with her all the time. We had 63 years of togetherness. We were both together at the end. I had many friends, families, and everything around us. But a word of warning to anybody listening, and I don't mean to upset anybody. Make sure you have true friends and you are safe. I thank Julianne as my friend and my colleague. I thank people like her that helped me through this. But as I said, be warned. People that you think are friends, make sure they are safe and are true friends. Anyway, I now have a challenge. My challenge now will be dealing with grief, which is another subject. Which is another
Ian, if I may say this, well, first of all, as sad as that is, and we're all sad about Barbara passing, I accompanied you for quite a while in this, and I feel quite honored that you actually let me in. And I think one of the biggest challenge in moments like that is to really let somebody in. It's not always that people don't want to help or don't want to be there. But sometimes hearts can be so closed. And this is alive, so I don't really give a damn if I'm crying right now. It's true that sometimes in our pain, in our grief, we don't allow our hearts to be fully open, and we don't allow people to actually be there for us. And it can be quite overwhelming. And I guess that was also one of the reasons and challenges why why maybe it has taken us or you such a while to actually come out with it and to be able to do this live today. You know,
That
it wouldn't have
yes,
been happening
it
2 months ago. That's what I'm saying.
no, yes, it was a challenge because of what we did on our food for thought. I wasn't able, or I didn't feel comfortable coming back on.
Yeah.
So I took the decision at the end of the year, let everybody know together in one sentence, especially the people, especially our community online that had been with us for many years. But what I will say, the positive thing out of it came out of it was there's a lot of positive strengths we had. And we had a very good team. It was
Yeah.
able to support us, support Barbara, and support me. We had an excellent team. I know these institutions get criticised right, left, and centre, but there is a lot of good people in there that dedicate a lot of time to helping others. The lady that helped Barbara was with her from the beginning, basically through all her rehab. She came to our house and it was dedicated work. So my great thanks goes out to these people. It doesn't matter where they are, you know. What I find disturbing is dealing with facts is okay, but dealing with opinions, everybody's entitled to an opinion, but sometimes opinions can be very hurtful and very damaging However, life must go on, and
Yeah.
I am now at the stage of planning for 2026.
Well, look at you, Ian. I mean, it's such a journey this year, and just the fact that you actually, yeah, got yourself up and made things happen and go places again.
Yeah, yeah. As they say, Julian, the grief that you have never goes away, never goes away. But you build a new life slowly round your grief. But your grief always comes back to you. One thing I do find, and I'm not frightened to say it, to our community, to our people that say absolutely, to our people that's listening, is loneliness. We actually covered something like this on one of our, on one of our shows. Loneliness. Um,
Mm.
loneliness is I don't know how to describe it. Um, it's just like being left sitting with nothing around you. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right expression or no. But you have to be strong enough to reach out and reach out for help. And if help's offered, doesn't matter how small it is, by God, take it. it's a starting point. It's a starting point. Enough about me. My that's my changes and my challenge. My challenges for this year. It still is a challenge. It was a challenge to come to Tenerife, as probably you've all realised. That's where I am at the moment.
But yeah, as you said, it's grief probably never really fully goes away. It is an energy quite dense and quite low, and it's transforming in time. So it's something we transform into something else. So we take this energy and just move it around, and whether we allow to add some new and fresh energy to it, that's totally up to us. And I'm glad you actually did, Ian. So you allowed to come here to Tenerife. You allowed to even overcome certain challenges, like meeting up with people. It can be challenging if you're a certain type of person and very attached to a certain way of being. Then it can be challenging for someone like that. And then it's always allowing new fresh energy in, and see what happens if it mixes with that grief energy and create something new. But to be open and willing to receive that I think can be the biggest challenge in a moment of grief.
I as I said, I came out to Tenerife. One of the main reasons was to get away from back home, because everybody was saying, do this, do that, and what have you, and all the rest of it. And get to, I says, no. I says, I'm going away to get some sun. And obviously, I think most of you know that we were in the timeshare business. And I had to inform the company what had happened, because everything that we did in our life was a joint venture. And when I arrived on site, I was floored, because I was welcomed by the managers of each department, and each department managers had known my situation. Spreading from the managers throughout all the staff in all the departments been very, very, very helpful and very comforting. Again, this resort that I'm in is a family orientated resort for I wouldn't say all elderly people, but for sort of people that want a nice, quiet week's holiday in the sun. And many of the staff have been here for many, many years. So it was actually a delight to be welcomed here, and it's made my stay a lot better. You know, unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Friday comes and I'll be going back to this.
But Christmas is coming up, so that's something to look forward to with your daughter.
Yes. She has been very good with me. I don't mention her a lot because her and her husband do their own thing. We never interfered with them. They do their own thing. She has been very supportive of me in her own way, and we communicate 2 3 times a week here by phone. Yes, Zelda, this is one of our favourite places. We actually started off in the Costa del Sol, and my daughter came here with her husband just for a holiday. And she came back and she says, Dad, you'd love Tenerife. Hence, we're here. You know, yeah, we do like it. It's nice to come and relax. When the weather's good, the only thing is when the weather's bad, it's bad.
Ooh, last Saturday, wasn't it? Oof.
It really was. It really was. It really was. Uh, I do apologise, folks. I will read all the comments later on. Uh, we've been able to pick out one or two in that, and that I do hope that I have not upset anybody. But I thought that, as I said before, people that's been with the channel and supported us for in balcony banter and on food for thought should know all know together. You know,
How do you feel, Ian?
at this moment in time,
Yes,
truthfully, I feel relieved.
I
I
bet.
feel, I feel a burden, not a burden being lifted, but it always went through my mind. How do I tell? How do I let other people know? That's me, right? I like to share things out like that. Uh, I don't like walking away and leaving somebody hanging on a coat hanger. Oh, what's happened? Oh, I guess do this and do this. People that supported me and the channel, Balcony Banter, since the days of Balcony Banter, right back to the days of Tim and Lee, the Mac Master. Yeah, well, that's another story. No, I thought, you know, plus uh, it may give some people maybe no thought, maybe just some ideas. You know, I've heard people speaking about that, but no, I do feel relieved that I've been able to do this. It's unfortunate it has to be during the day, but it's a time suitable for us and other things. And that's basically my story, folks, that I've shared with you. One thing I will emphasize again: if you have people around you supporting you, whether it's friends or family, make sure they are true and make sure they are safe. If they're not, it can be very damaging. I've said my bit, Julie. I've got a wee thing to finish. If there's anything you want to add,
Well, well, I mean, it's true. You gotta have the right people supporting you. Definitely. That that can help you sustain, and also people who know your best self. I think is important. So people who truly know the best version of you, and who are delighted to see that best version of you again. I think those are the ones you need to seek out and to surround yourself with, and yeah, have more of them coming into your life, not the ones who put you down. So as I said, I feel honored. Thank you, Ian, for letting me in, and yeah, and you guys as well. You've been always supporting. I mean, I always called you the hardcore foodies, the hardcore foodies. Now she's making some noise.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm glad that this worked out, especially also on your channel. So Ian, first time, and I bet it won't be the last time.
Yes, well, you never know.
You
People are
never.
always asking, when are you bringing back FFT, food for thought, food for thought? I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, Julianne, but I think at the end of 2025, I don't think food for thought will return in the form that it has been. I have hopes of uh, reviving something along the lines in 2026, but it needs maybe a wee bit research. And I'd love you again in your capacity as a colleague to join in
Thank
again.
you. Thank you.
Well, what I will do now, as you know, Barbara on holiday loved going into churches, whether
And
it
shops. But go on, Ian, go on. I just had to say it because she was a cracker.
well said, my dear, well said, my dear. Whether it been in Ibiza, Costa del Sol, Ronda, Mijas. Oh, mention Mijas. Mijas has a very nice church. It is built in a rock. The church is actually formed in a rock.
Wow.
It's very nice. It's quite small. Anyway, that's beside the point. That's one that always stuck in her mind was Mijas. We came into Tenerife, and she's been in many churches in Tenerife, Candelera, Santa Cruz, Puerto La Cruz, Costa Dequi, no Costa Dequi, Atequi, down here and what have you. She had one thing that she always did. She would always go in and light a candle. She lit a candle for her mum. She lit a candle for my mum. She lit a candle for her brother that she never knew. And she lit a candle for the rest of her sisters. Some of you may have heard this wee poem, and I'd like just to finish up with this. The wee poem was called simply Four Candles. Four candles slowly burned. The ambience was so soft, one could almost hear them talking. The first candle said, I am peace. But these days, nobody wants to keep me lit. Then peace's flame slowly diminished and went out completely. The second candle said, I am faith, but these days I am no longer indispensable. Then faith's flame slowly diminished and went out completely. Sadly, the third candle spoke, I am love, and I haven't the strength to stay lit any longer. People put me aside and don't understand my importance. They even forget to love those who are nearest to them. And waiting no longer, love's flame went out completely. Suddenly, a child entered the room and saw the 3 candles were no longer burning. The child began to cry. Why are you not burning? You are supposed to stay lit until the end. Then the 4th candle spoke gently to the little boy. Don't be afraid, for I am hope. And while I still burn, we can relight the other candles. With shining eyes, the child took the candle of hope and lit the other 3 candles. Never let the flame of hope go out. With hope in your life, may peace, faith, and love shine brightly always. Amen.
Beautiful, Ian. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, so true, huh?
Yeah.
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 I got my little hope here next to me.
And you take care of that wee hope there, because
Oh, yes, I will.
she is the making of the future.
Yep. Yes,
Uh-huh.
absolutely. And you know, what I wanted to add and finish off with is that through changes and challenges, mm, even though they might seem very challenging in this very moment, uh, we find oftentimes big blessings as well. So we never know what blessing comes around. So it's worthwhile
True.
keep going.
True. Yes. We will always keep going. Folks, we who would have believed? We've had almost an hour out of this.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, you did tell me. You did tell me. You did tell me. I hope anybody that I know there's quite a lot of you going to pick it up on catch up. If you have a comment or anything you would like to say or add, please put it in the comments after it finishes. Or if anybody wants to get in touch, yeah, my email address is there someplace. It will go up. And yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for the people that's stuck with us. Tim, thank you. Zelda, Louise, Dane, thank you very much. I didn't know if you were going to join it as well, and I hope everything works out well. Ian McGeever, yeah, I recognise that name. Louise Barker, I recognise that name. And there's other names as well that I recognise. As you said, Julianne, these are the hardy footies.
Yeah, happy to see you all here on this channel. I'm really pleased. Huh? Yeah.
Yes, all really it remains for me to say is I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourselves. Don't eat too much turkey. It's not really good for you. And have a happy new year. And you never know, you might see us again in 2026.
Yes.
Bye all. Stay on, Julie. Stay on. Bye all.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Merry
Bye
Christmas.
bye.
Happy New Year.
Bye bye.